Today we are going to learn about chapter 1, the environment of class 7 geography. So here you see the word environment means surrounding or condition in which a person, animal or plant lives or operates. It includes everything in and around the earth and how each of these elements affect the other. So as we know, the environment is a whole unit, but it can be divided into two parts, that is your natural environment and human environment. Now first of all, look about this natural environment. So this natural environment includes all things, both living and non-living. You can say biotic and abiotic. So now first see what is abiotic component. So abiotic components include all physical or non-living things such as your land, minerals, soil, water and climate. And your biotic component includes all biological or living beings such as plants, animals, insects, etc. Here you can see in this flow chart, this environment has been categorized into two parts, that is your natural environment and human environment. Further, this natural environment has been categorized into two categories, that is your biotic component and abiotic component. Your biotic component consists of your biosphere and abiotic component consists of lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. Okay, so now we are going to learn about this four. So see, first of all, here the first topic is your lithosphere. So the thin and solid upper covering of the earth is known as your lithosphere. It is made up of rocks and minerals and covered with a thin layer of soil. Remember, it is made up of three things, that is your rocks, minerals and a thin layer of soil. The average thickness of lithosphere is about 100 km. Okay, so now this lithosphere has two layers, that is your Sial and Sima. So this Sial is constituent of silica and aluminium. Always remember this word Sial, Si comes from silica and Al comes from aluminium. So together this form Sial. And the other one, that is your Sima, has been formed of silica and magnesium. So your Si is from silica and Ma is from your magnesium. So this Sima rock forms the ocean basin. It means you can find this in the ocean bed. Okay. So now we will read about the other, that is your hydrosphere. Okay, so the water which forms about the 3/4 of our earth constitutes the hydrosphere. It basically includes your water bodies like ocean, seas, rivers, lakes, etc. So more than 71% of the earth's surface is covered with water. So the earth is sometimes called as your watery planet or blue planet. Okay, and as we know this, that the water is essential for all sorts of life. We need water for domestic use, farmers need water for their crops, and this industry need water for manufacturing. Okay, so this water also provide habitat or shelter to marine life and food in form of fish, shrimps, crabs, etc. Okay, now look at the other topic, that is your atmosphere. The blanket of earth surrounding the earth is known as the atmosphere. It is basically the mixture of gases, dust and water vapors. Okay, so the atmosphere extends to about 1600 km from the surface of the earth. So the main gas which is present in the atmosphere is oxygen, and it is a life-giving gas. Okay, so it is very essential for all living things as we require oxygen to breathe. And other gases present in the atmosphere are like your carbon dioxide, nitrogen and many other gases. So atmosphere is very important for all living beings, and this change in an atmosphere may produce change in the weather and climate also. And this atmosphere also protects us from harmful ultraviolet rays. Okay, now we will read about biosphere. Biosphere is the narrow contact zone consisting of lower part of the atmosphere, the upper part of lithosphere and a part of hydrosphere where all forms of life are found. It makes the earth a unique planet in the solar system because it supports life. Okay, here you can see in this picture how this biosphere comprises of atmosphere, lithosphere, as well as your hydrosphere also.